Hello, I'm Howard Denson. I'm a Harvard MBA who has spent the last 40 years of my life working with literally thousands of people who I love, and that I love entrepreneurs. Because they're not if I coulda, shoulda, wish I had a kind of people, but they are people who just go out and create things and make it happen. I've been able to aid thousands to, in fact, substantially increase the volume of their business. And I want to share with you today the information that allows you to understand exactly how my product has enabled them to do that. And first we need to start off by talking about media advertising and how difficult it is for small businesses to be successful in that mass market advertising game. You see, we may convince ourselves as small business owners that advertising doesn't work. After all, we tried it, didn't work for us. But advertising does work. And that's why you're subjected to hundreds of paid advertising messages every single day. Yet it is very difficult for small businesses to engage in media advertising because of what we call the small business catch-22, 44, and 66. Catch-22. When a small business needs to advertise the most to rapidly increase the volume of their business, it's when they usually have the fewest dollars available to advertise. Small business catch-44. There are so many advertising choices today that small business owners just can't afford to advertise all the places needed to effectively communicate their message. And as if that's not bad enough, the small business catch-66 is that advertising requires a long-term commitment to be effective because multiple impressions are required. It usually takes 3 to 6 months to simply find out if you're investing in a good advertising vehicle for you. You see, it isn't that advertising doesn't work for small businesses. $40 billion a year isn't being spent on advertising because it doesn't work. But it does take lots of both money and time before you feel the impact of your media advertising investment. And frankly, this is why it is so difficult to develop a small business today. Fortunately, there is an exception to media advertising. And that exception is directory advertising. Directory advertising has 3 unique and incredible attributes that are perfect for small business owners like yourself to take advantage of. The first is that it delivers near market saturation distribution. Think about this now. One purchase allows you to reach the vast majority of the African American community and those corporations actively seeking diversity. The second is that it delivers an incredibly long useful life. Directory advertising works hard for you for a full year. Not just until some electronic message airs and becomes silent air, or until a daily, weekly, or monthly publication is discarded. The third incredible benefit is simply how it is used. You see, half of directory usage is people ready to buy who also know who they want to use. They just like perfect recall, so they consult a directory for the exact contact information. They are your clients and your referrals looking to spend money right now with you. And it's not nice to have from your clients. So, unless you're in those directories in which your clients expect to find you, then you are pushing your clients toward your competition. The other half of directory usage is people ready to buy who don't have the slightest idea who to use. They consult a directory to discover their choices, who is there that can serve their need, and to absorb what those advertisers have chosen to communicate to them. So, why not get your fair share of this easy business? After all, they have money in hand and are simply trying to decide who they will spend it with. Yes, small businesses truly benefit from directory advertising. I want you to think about this now. Because after all, at the core of all advertising is letting a lot of people know that you're in business, what you do, and how to contact you when they need you. In fact, for every person who doesn't know you're in business, you're not. They can't do business with you, refer business to you, or even cheer you on. So the easiest way to increase your business is to let a lot more people know that you are in business, what you do, and how to contact you when they need your product or service. It's so important. Let me say this again. You've got to let people know you're in business, what you do, and how to contact you when they're ready for your product or service. And there is no better way to do that than to have a strong presence in those directories where your clients and potential clients, those you hope to do business with, expect to find you. Our publication is uniquely effective and cost-effective because it delivers the advantages of both media advertising, that is, ad impression deliveries, and the long life and utility of the directory format. You see, the directory is sectionalized so that it can be read from cover to cover. And it contains client editorials and quotations and photography. The consumer is engaged to keep turning pages, thus delivering the advertising impressions that you would buy media advertising for. It's a directory designed to be read. And as the business directory of the African American community, it of course delivers the powerful advantages of all directories. A lot of copies, in this case 100,000 printed copies, and the internet. It works hard for you for a full year, 24/7, 365. It lets your clients and those they refer to you to actually find you when they're ready to buy, and it allows you to get your fair share of the easy business. Those ready to spend money who are using the community annual to choose who they will do business with. In addition, it contains the African American community's annual magazine. The magazine section addresses issues of interest and importance to the African American community. It enlightens, it educates, it entertains, and it empowers the African American community, and always challenges all to turn their concern into concerted action. Finally, the Blank Pages is uniquely effective and cost-effective because it is a targeted combination magazine and business directory. And there are enough African Americans willing to go out of their way to do business with our advertisers that our family of over 600 advertisers are happy year after year after year. Let's summarize. The Blank Pages offers the opportunity to reach the vast majority of a major target market for a full year via a single annual purchase in a publication that is anxiously awaited, meticulously read, extensively utilized, and is often collected. It would be our pleasure to be of service to you. Thank you.